We've just got back from a screening of Space Jam to celebrate his 30th birthday. And honestly, it was so satisfying to see that on the big screen. The last time I would have seen that on the big screen would have been 30 years ago. Time, you know? And granted, like, I know Shrek's just released its 25th anniversary, but this is the one that sort of means the most to me. We sat in a nice cinema. We had people surrounding us that were respectful of the movie. The recliner seats, big popcorn. What's not to like? And of all the films I ever log on Letterboxd, the rating for Space Jam changes every single time I watch it. I know it's part of our rating system, and I know in my heart that is not a great movie. Anytime the Looney Tunes are on the screen, people are asking, where are the Looney Tunes? I really do think it delivers in terms of Looney Tune action. It's funny, makes me laugh every time. And every time there'll be a different Looney Tune that stands out. But Space Jam's a film where if I watch it in a bad mood, I'm giving it 3. If I'm watching it in a good mood, I'm giving it 4. If I'm watching it in a great mood, I'm giving it 5. I'm that guy. I was sat there the whole time with a smile on my face. Genuinely. And sitting there with someone who hadn't seen it all the way through and is a co-host on a podcast where we compare things to Space Jam, it was very satisfying. I'd see it again. I'd see it again on the big screen. Honestly, I would. What is interesting is that there was a family in there, and by that I mean like a dad and his 2 daughters, and we don't know who they were there for. We don't know if it was the dad going, oh, this is the film I watched when I was a kid, or those kids like Space Jam. Either way, happy to see it. But at this point, you get out of Space Jam what you put in. If you're there for a good time, which I was convinced I was going to do for this 30th anniversary, then what's not to like? Is Space Jam better than Space Jam? It's a paradox. I can't answer that. But did I have a good time watching it today? Yeah. Yeah, I did.